Hey everyone, welcome back to another Elder Emunk Reactions. We're going to be reacting to Sleep Token today. They just dropped a new single mere hours ago, and obviously that is something we're going to want to check out. Sleep Token has been blowing up all over the place in all the right ways. I think they've released a few singles at this point, their last one being one of their heaviest. And I'm very curious to see in what direction they go with this song. Hopefully it's a continuation of what we saw in that last single, which I think is called like Vor. So let's go ahead and check out Sleep Token. I'm gonna have to read this. DYWTYLM. DYWTYLM. Let's check it out. It's an interesting intro.
Do you roll with the waves? Or do you duck into deep blue safety? Is it always the same? Do you wish that you loved me? Do you pull out the chains? Or do you push into constant aching?
Okay.
Each and every day. Wish that you loved me.
Very poppy intro.
Is there something you give?
Was that him vocally with those sounds?
That you loved me. Now are you trying to live like everything is a lesson to learn? Can you ever forgive?
Someone got their heart broken.
Do you wish that you loved me?
Do you DYWTYLM? Do you wish that you love me? That makes sense.
I would turn into a stranger in an instant if I could. There is something eating me alive. I don't know what it is. Maybe not that you conceal your feelings, they just don't exist. Do you ever believe
It's a vibe for sure.
we can turn into different people?
I'm just waiting for that moment where everything just kind of drops in.
Do you wish that you loved me?
Right, at some point we're gonna get like full guitars, full drums. This doesn't seem like we're gonna get anything heavy though. It would be a weird contrast. But I mean, it is Sleep Token, you never know.
Do you wish that you loved me? It's been so long that I'm forgetting what it feels like.
There's gonna be so many covers of this song with people playing like a steel pan.
Myself and leave it all behind. And I try so hard to fix it all, but nothing seems to help. But I cannot hope to give you what I cannot give myself. Do you wish that you loved me?
Trying to decipher whether this is like the head of a fly zoomed in, or if there's some kind of like weird looking heart.
That you love me. Oh, do you wish that you loved me? Do you wish that you loved me? Small bird. Do you wish that you loved me? Do you wish that you loved me? Oh, do you wish that you loved me?
Huh. Alright everyone, so that was Do You Wish That You Love Me from Sleep Token. And yeah, let's go ahead and talk about that song. So, you know, it was definitely a vibe. That's for sure. And not at all what I was expecting. Now, I'm not I'm not deep into the discography. Sleep Token is something that I learned about, I think, on TikTok with the summoning, and then from there, I think Chokehold has probably one of my favorite songs, thanks to, in part, by Will Ramos, who just did an amazing cover of that song. Their last song, Vor, I liked as well, and it definitely hit on the more heavier side, which is what I tend to gravitate to. Though, I don't mind, more poppy music. I mean, I grew up on pop punk, which is essentially just punk with hooks and that. So, I can definitely see the appeal to the song. I think what's cool about Sleep Token is you really don't know what to expect. Like every song that comes out, you can't go in with a definitive answer of like, oh, this is what the song is going to be like. Like you have no clue. And this is nowhere near anything that I would have expected from them. There was no guitars that I could tell. There wasn't really drums. I know there was kind of like a backbeat there, but I'm sure that was more kind of like, just kind of like the, program thing that DJs use. There was a steel pan, and then there was, some sound effects and some layering, and I heard, I don't know if it was like female kind of backing vocals along with him, or it was just him just harmonizing with himself. But even Vessel sounded much different in this song. He sounded like I've gone on record being like I'm not a huge fan of Vessel's voice in general, and this may be the song that I enjoyed his voice the most in, which is interesting. Obviously the title of the song, Do You Wish That You Loved Me, peppered in throughout the entire song. And in the song, I didn't really pay a whole lot of attention to the lyrics, which is kind of interesting considering that's really all you hear in this song. But I'm just horrible like that. I don't know if it's my ADHD or what it is, but I just focus on the music too much. But it's interesting how that's going to fit in their entire discography. I know that they have an album coming out, and really, I mean, it's all over the place. And I think structured properly, which I'm sure they're putting a lot of focus into. I think just kind of listening to the whole album from beginning to end is going to be an interesting journey through the different genres of music that they're pulling from and everything. So yeah, I don't know necessarily how much I'm gonna re-listen to this song. I don't know, I'm not gonna necessarily call it my favorite. I appreciate it for what it is. I think it's well executed. I think it's well mixed. I think his voice sounds great, and I think this one may be one of those that like a lot of people really don't vibe with it, but then a lot of people really do, and I think that kind of sums it up. But it will be very curious. One of the things that is kind of cool about Sleep Token in general, and what I've seen from people talking about it, is how many like non-metal fans are really into Sleep Token. And I think a song like this could really pull people in, because there's a whole fandom of people that are obviously very into like this type of sounding music. And I think them listening to this and vibing with it, and then immediately going to a next song like Chokehold, and then from there going to a song like Vor, could maybe convert a lot of people over to metal. And that's pretty cool. Sleep Token's doing interesting stuff. They're not my favorite, but I really appreciate what it is that they're doing, and I think they're doing it right. And it's exciting every time a new single drops. So anyway, I kind of rambled on for a bit. Let me know what you guys thought about DYWTYLM. Do you wish that you loved me? Let me know if you wish you loved me. I would love to hear that. But until then, let me know what you guys thought, and I'll catch you next time.